Good morning, Facebook community, Safe Harbor Facebook community, and YouTube community. This is Jennifer Noreen from Beyond Brand Collective, and I'm here with Marie Pettie of Safe Harbor Property Management. Hello, Marie. Good afternoon. How are you?
Oh, good afternoon. Yeah, just now afternoon, huh? The morning into the afternoon.
On a Friday. How was your week?
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you busy with these days going into spring, coming out of COVID? Everybody's waiting for spring.
COVID and still working on some, wrapping up loose ends with our owners of taxes, and they're trying to get their taxes ready, so working on that, getting their reports out. Working on new leases also, and working on, we have a lot of vacants actually right now. So we're working on getting those out and shown and leased and working on that.
Wow. I haven't heard that from you in months, that you have vacancies.
Right. Yeah. We have coming up this month, we have close to 10. So
why do you think that is?
People are always moving. So, and moving out. And then you have owners that are coming on board actually, and we have a new vacant. So
yeah, just changes in the market. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still having owners selling their rental properties because of the shift?
Oh yeah. I have one listed now. Owners selling actually a condo in Oakbrook area, Lakewood. Yeah.
Is it because they've been negatively affected by COVID, or is their rental situation been affected?
No, there's a different situation, but all the situations that surround selling are still prevalent, and it's not just COVID. So
yeah, got you. Okay. So you wanted to talk a little bit about a new Pierce County rental program. Is it a rental assistance program, or tell me about this new program?
Yes, last year we talked about the program that came out, and they ran out of funds, and so this is a whole new bucket of funds to the tune of $59 million for Pierce County, $20 million from the county, and $20 million from the state, $29 million from the state. So they're just getting ready to roll that out the end of this month, and I'm waiting for the registration to come through. And the difference in this particular program is that the landlord or the housing provider, which is myself, is able to register the residents into the program or into the system, register them in, and all the resident has to do is go in and click our name and verify everything, and the check will be sent out. So that's going to be really efficient and really good to get all of their back rents paid.
Wow. So just a way to recover from the damage from COVID in a way that bypasses the resident having to work with an assistance program. They just go straight to a site and click on your name and get the assistance they need. That's amazing. Wow.
Yes. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah, I can see why you would be as a business owner, and your owners are probably excited about that as well.
And some of them are just now learning about it because we just learned about it this week. So we're putting it out in our newsletter. We're putting it out here live. So we're just waiting for that registration form to come out.
Wow, that is just amazing. So we don't need to talk as much about the individual community resources.
No, last year they had like 20 resources, and they were working off on an Excel spreadsheet, and everything was confusing. But this year they have it all streamlined into a website, and there's only 8 providers And being that we are a professional management company, we could be assigned one provider to handle all of our clients. So they really are focused on trying to make it easier for the housing providers this year.
Yeah, and so I would think that organizations that have been providing assistance could focus that money back where it was going before COVID. So maybe that's hunger issues or other community needs.
Well, these funds are specifically designated for rental assistance.
Wow, that's amazing. That is really good news. Wow. So what else? What can beat that? What else is going on?
Well, also what I'm doing too is I am just a little plug for ourselves. We're looking for an office manager. Started interviewing just this morning. So if you know of anyone that would be available to be an office manager for Safe Harbor, we are looking.
Sounds good. Good to know. People looking for jobs out there. Lots of job changes because of COVID. So
yes. And so also we're wrapping up. I know I've spoken in the past about Project Section 8 housing and affordable housing. So we are ramping up to market to those particular owners that have those properties that are HUD regulated, and really excited to use our expertise in helping those owners realize the best bottom line for the properties. Also, there's a lot of exciting things that can happen with affordable housing, especially if it's being subsidized by HUD. Most of those funds are going to be paid to the owners, and they have, more guaranteed funds than just, having properties that are dependent on residents paying their rent.
So HUD is funding additional Section 8 housing?
HUD is funding the project. It's called Project Section 8, or Section 8. They subsidize the housing. And I think for affordable housing, in these times, that's the way to go, because the government is going to pay the balance, the bulk of the rent.
So is that a change to Section 8 funding, or is that, are you telling us about a change? You're just bringing a highlight to the opportunities for investors
to think about it.
And so what are their steps if they're interested in being involved in Section 8 housing and benefiting from that?
Well, Section 8 housing itself is just an application for the county Section 8 or, the state Section 8. But overall, it is also an application, and they have to have certain protocols in place for the property. The property has to meet certain standards and so forth. So it's just, a process that we can help them go through.
So if I'm an owner and I have a property and I want to offer affordable housing, I can work with the Section 8 project to cover the details to get the property of those 3 or 4 units available.
You would get actually a packet, and then you would fill out the application packet, and sure the property was up to standard, and we'd go for it.
Got it. And you have expertise in that and can help. You're probably helping your current property owners, but also your property owner clients, but also offering that as a way to work with Safe Harbor if you're interested in benefiting from that way of filling your units.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. So we have never talked about that. I know that you wanted to. What percentage of your business is that currently?
Well, currently we are, I would say 30%, but we'd really like to dig in and delve into that and bring on more and more of those types of properties.
And why is that?
Because I think that it would be profitable for the owners, and I think that it would be sustainable, through the rough times. It'll be sustainable.
Yeah, a sustainable source of income, right? Especially as we go into recovery from COVID, you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would think so too. Wow. Okay, so if I'm an owner and I'm not working with you yet, and I'm interested in hearing more about that, what do I do? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Well, the best way is to use my email or go to my website, safeharborrents.com, and send me a little message, fill out our little form, and then I get back to you right away.
Got it. Let me fix that. So safeharborrents.com, or email you or call you. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So is that from South King County to Pierce County to Tacoma? Are those types of properties throughout all the different regions you work in?
Yes.
So it's not just a particular regional area.
Project Section 8 is federal, so it's nationwide.
Okay.
But I'm focused on Washington, but it is a nationwide federal program.
Yeah, and so are owners like you motivated or incentivized at all to take part in Section 8?
Getting it works on a voucher program, so you're getting your funds by the 1st. That's an incentive. Also, the state has mitigation funds if there is damage to the. But our main thing is to do a thorough screening to make sure that they've had a good rental experience in the past, and we try to eliminate any of those damages. But there is a state mitigation fund to handle that, which is also a recent thing that Washington State has implemented.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not just about you helping your owners, but you're also motivated as a management company to participate in more and more of that type of business.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And I know too, just because I know you, I know your values are such that you want to support affordable housing as well. You want people to have homes. So that to me also seems like it supports your values as a company. So all good.
Make it, easy. And then hopefully to create more affordable housing in the market, because it is sorely lacking.
Yes, especially in the South Sound area. I agree. Well, thanks, Marie. Good to get your updates. I can't believe all the money that the county and, what did you say, county, city, and state are all getting to help renters who have fallen behind on their rent. So they're not going to come out of COVID with a huge backlog, but actually have a way to make up for that debt. That's just amazing and good news for many people. Thank you for the update, and we'll be talking to you again next month. It's always good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.